capuchin monkey perched on his shoulder stood by the stable door where he houses a much-loved pony. What I liked about these photographs was not just the light and shade, but the question mark. My subjects might be about to bar the way to their abode or smile a welcome. I placed these together. People, their entrances and exits, rooted to the place they made their own. Was home a refuge or prison? Did they find themselves there by default or design? My most recent doorway picture, one that I would treasure, was of my photographer friend, Karine Murchison. During our recent trip to London, Karine went to the door of number 10 Downing Street, raised the letterbox, and peered in. She wanted to see if the Prime Minister happened to be standing in the hallway. The burly policeman on duty studiously ignored her. While she had her nose practically through the letterbox, I snapped her picture. Our members would laugh at this one. Karine had made extra copies for me and tinted some of them. My train of thought was broken by the sound of my niece tramping down the stairs. Harriet has been staying with me for several months. She has a few daytime hours' work in a town centre cafe and an evening job at the local cinema. Auntie Kate! What a lot of pictures! Too many. Have you chosen? Of course. My talk is this evening. My niece has a habit of going to work without as much as a slice of toast inside her. Mrs. Sugden will be up by now. There'll be tea in the pot and porridge on the stove. Mrs. Sugden's annex has a door to the kitchen. I leave her to her own devices in the morning so as not to be in the way. Harriet pulled a face. I'll get something at the cafe. She went to the oak sideboard and looked at herself in the mirror, tilting her cloche at the jaunty angle she prefers. I'm amazed her hats stay on. I do like this sideboard. So do I. It's odd how we take the furniture and fittings of our life for granted, and then, just occasionally, some item seems to demand attention. Harriet ran her finger across the decorative diamond-shaped strip above the drawers and cupboard. The maker had not settled to one type of decoration. Tiny squares and oblongs embellished the sides and the inset of the cupboard doors. Embossed swirls graced the sideboard's low back. Doors and cupboards boasted anchor-shaped brass handles. Its real secret attraction is a flattering mirror, but Harriet commented on its mad legs. It has square feet, ankles shaped like double egg cups, and twisty legs. A few years ago, when Harriet saw her young face in the mirror, she asked if she could have the sideboard when I die. Ask me nearer the time, I had said. She asked me an hour later. Her attraction to sideboards, which she regards as posh, is endearing. What worries me is her almost Victorian preoccupation with death. She and her younger brother Austin found their father's body at the quarry where he worked. It was Saturday afternoon. Ethan Armstrong's fellow workers had gone home. The children walked through the deserted quarry, carrying their father's dinner. He was a talented stonemason, working on a slate sundial. A man with enemies, as well as admirers. My sister, Mary Jane, married again. I don't believe that Harriet and Austin will ever get over the loss of their dad. That is not something a child will ever fully recover from. Yet, Harriet is cheerful and resilient. Having left school, she wasted no time in finding work, showing a great reluctance for more sitting at a desk. Now she came to look over my shoulder at the doorway and gateway photographs. So, these are for your magic lantern show? Karine has helped me with it. Harriet was impressed. She does the slides for the picture house. When the screen shows the ladies please remove your hats, or the song sheet for the children's matinee, her studio name appears at the bottom of the slide. I wish I could do that. Have a studio? No, make slides. Well, you could. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Do you think she'd show me? I'm sure she would. Ask her. Will you ask her for me? She's your friend. She looked over my shoulder at the next batch.